Hi, welcome to another one of Boss Snowplow's technical service videos. The topic of today's video is going to be the replacement of this small pin, which is the coupler stop pin in all RT3 snowplows. Now this pin is actually located in two different kits that you can purchase from Boss. The first one is the MSC0 4764 spring pin upgrade kit. The other kit is the MSC0 4675 coupler spring pin kit. With some basic tools, we can change this pin out in a matter of minutes. Let's get started. The location of these pins are pretty simple to find. This thread nut is actually the pin that we're going to be replacing today. Now these are located on both sides of the plow, on both the driver's side and the passenger side. Now the first step in this procedure is you're going to have to use your vice grips to actually grab that pin itself. So just reach up from the bottom, locate the pin, lock in your vice grips. And then, with your 7/16 socket, you're simply going to remove the nut from the end of the pin. Also remove the little plastic washer, like so. Remove your vice grips, and now what you're going to need to do is extend the handle and remove the springs from the end of the handle itself. And the springs can just hang there like so. Now all you're going to do is you're going to push the threaded end of that pin through, withdrawing the pin altogether and removing your two springs. Now to reinstall this pin, simply slide the threaded end through the slotted hole in the front of the coupler housing. As it comes through, you're going to place one end of the spring on the threaded end. You're going to place the second spring on the threaded end of the pin. And then you're going to feed that threaded end through the hole in the 1-inch coupler pin. And extend it until the threads come through. You're going to then place your washer back on the threaded end. Install the nylock nut. Using your vice grips, you're going to grab the pin itself to prevent it from turning while you're tightening the nylock nut. And one thing that's important about this nylock nut is you just want the threads to come outside the nylock. You do not want to tighten this down tightly, because it's important that this pin actually does pivot and rotate in the slot itself. So do not tighten it down tight. There, now the threads are extended beyond the nylock. Release my vice grips. Now all I have to do is extend the springs that I installed back onto the lever handle, which I can simply do by sliding it over the end of the handle. And it's installed. Now all I want to do is I want to make sure the springs are relatively central on the pin and test it out. Now this next step, I want you to use a lot of caution. Use some type of a tool to depress this actual torsion springs, because that thing is under a lot of tension. I don't want you to get your finger caught in there. So I'm simply going to push this down, and my pin engages. I flip it to the off position and it should disengage. That's how you replace that coupler stop pin. I hope this technical video has explained just how fast and easy it is to replace these coupler stop pins. Now, as with any of our technical service videos that we put out, if you have any questions on anything or any of the parts that you see in this video, please feel free to give us a call on our technical service line at the bottom of the screen. Have a great day and happy plowing.